topics not trending. So Steve, here we go. Aha. Okay. 2 words. It's belonging to someone. It's a name, but it's also the hierarchy of a school. It's a male name, but it's the hierarchy of a school that could be male or female leader of a school. Think of Animal House.
Principal?
Higher. Think of college, university, prestige.
Dean.
Okay. And then they have a special thing that they fill out. Santa Claus also has one, and he checks it twice.
Oh, the Dean's List.
Excellent. Very good. So what do you know about... What do you know about Dean's List?
The Dean, Dean is an important name in my life, actually. Not necessarily a Dean's List, but the street I grew up on was Dean Avenue. My mother told me that my father wanted to call me Dean, which I think is kind of a pimp name. And my father's favorite performer is Dean Martin, who's on my wall. So Dean is always important to me. But the Dean's List, not.
You just gave off your Dean's List.
Yeah, I know, that was my Dean's List.
Because
Lord knows I was not a good student and would never have made the Dean's List. So.
The Dean's List. Okay, moving on. Next one.
Yeah.
1 word. Another word for headache. It's a worse than a headache. Same thing.
Migraine.
I get them all the time. All the time.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah, I have a bit of a reaction to light. I got concussion. I was in a car accident. Wasn't my fault, but we were the victims of a T-bone. And I was concussed badly from that. And since then, like bad fluorescent lights and bright lights and things like that.
Pulsing lights.
Yeah, I'm just a bit more easily set off to have migraines now than I was before. That's when I know about it. What do you think of?
Yeah, migraines. I remember I had a girlfriend who'd suffered through migraines. I really felt terrible for her because they kind of come on for no particular reason and then would leave for no particular reason. But I've luckily never had any migraines. I have been concussed, but most of my concussion issues were balance based for the most part. Although I am a little bit light sensitive. But not to the extent that I get migraines. My main pain is back pain, but I've worked through that in the last few years with diet and exercise, and that's been the best so far. But thankfully, no migraines for the most part.
For migraines, for me, or headaches, I use Advil liquid gels. I'd do a plug. I would do plugs or promos for them. I think they're the best.
Yeah, Advil extra strength liquid gels are definitely fast acting and they do work. And I try not to, like, if ever I have back soreness or back pain, I'll probably, I'd rather probably smoke a bit of weed than take any medication. And that's because I find the more you use the medication, the more it affects you. But if you can hold off using too much Advil or even any Advil at all, but then when it's really hurting, go for a couple tablets, or you're a bigger guy like myself, I'll have 3 extra strength. It doesn't really matter. It's like candy if I'm just taking 1. So luckily I've gotten the back pain under control, because that definitely was a bad, that was getting to be a bad thing there for a while. So
it's exactly like you said, though. It's fast acting and it works. Advil.
It does.
Okay,
be a good sponsor to
have. Great. Should have them sitting on the desk here. Okay, this is a saying. It's 3 words altogether. Another way to say from beginning to end.
Start to finish.
So from start to finish. Well, that's depending what you're doing. That could be a very long way.
Yeah, start to finish. I think the first thing I think of is, but what's ever finished? You kind of I don't know about yourself, but like we're a bit different in age, but when I was younger, I would think like, okay, if I'm not doing this by this age, then I will whatever. And there's always this sort of destination or arrival point, and then after a while you realize, oh no, this is like a journey, and this shit never really ends. It's just kind of recycles itself. So that's what I always think of, because start and finish is kind of like, I'm going to start my workout and eventually I'm going to finish it. But other than that, everything else just seems to be, the same.
From start to finish, just like this segment, from start to finish. That's Topics Not Trending with Steve Pigozzo.
Yeah.